with you so that you pull the good looking one and he takes the not so good looking one. Did you ever go out with Loudrup on a night out at the weekend?
Listen, the one thing I never needed, pal, was an ugly mate.
What about your favourite game? The one that you just loved so much?
Favourite game. We played, one of my favourite games would actually be in a place out east, away in eastern Russia. We played a team called Alania Vladikavkaz. I know, it's amazing. And the year before, I think Liverpool knocked them out on away goals. And the year before that, I think it was Man U or Chelsea beat them by the odd goal. And the place was a disaster area. It really was. It was, you know, the sewage in the streets and all that stuff. We had to take our own food. We actually had to take sleeping bags, everything. But they were lovely people, fantastic people, and they were a proper team. They were the Russian champions, so they were a good team. And we actually beat them over there. I think it was 7-2, and it's the only time I've ever heard in my life that the actual Russian fans were singing Rangers for the last 15 minutes of the game. It was an incredible experience, and they stayed and cheered us off at the end of the game. And that was, of course, Loudrup was playing in that game, and the boys were Big Goff. Andy said Big Goff was captain of our team, and that was, you know, your memories as a Rangers player. That was certainly a special memory.
And I know tonight is an emotional night. Ali hasn't seen those three girls from Vladikavkaz, and we brought them here tonight.
By the way, if you've got them, bring them in. No danger, you can bring them in.
The worrying thing is,
I'm not sure you can bring you three in for Clydebank Town Hall.
The worrying thing is they brought little Davie Cooper Jr. with them. Neil, you were a shagger in your time.
What do you mean in the 10?
What about your favourite game? And I don't mean threesies. Your favourite game and you're the best player you've ever played with.
Favourite game was going down to Liverpool and beating them 2-0 at Anfield. Just because of the circumstances going into, we'd drawn one each at Parkhead, and you know, people were writing us off. And it was sandwiched in between two games against Rangers. We played them in the league, we beat them 1-0, and then we played Liverpool 1-each at home, and then Rangers beat us in the League Cup final 2-1. So we were the massive underdogs going into the game. They'd beaten Man United in the League Cup final. They were on an unbeaten run. So it was all the ingredients of the Battle of Britain, and just going out there at the Cup at Anfield, the atmosphere was just electric. And you know, Martin Neil did a team talk, but just sent the boys out, you know, really highly motivated. And we played great. And John Hodgson scored a wonder goal just to cap off, you know, a brilliant performance and a brilliant night. And that one stands out. One of my favourite games is actually a testimonial. We played Brian Giggs' testimonial. It was 75,000, and it was 4-3. And believe it or not, I scored, Peter. And the man who's going to do this, Chris Sutton, we were on the flight on the way down. Sutton was a bad egg, as you know. And he goes, right lads, let's have a sweep to see who can smack back around the head first. So we'll all had a tenner in, and we were thinking, like, how's this going to happen? Like, anyway, Jackie McNamara's caught him late in a tackle, and Beckham's got up, but he went for Paul Lambert, squared up the Lambo, and he's really going for him, like, so everyone's seeing the opportunity and fucking leg. And I'm just about to get there, the next thing you see this head, his hand over Beckham's head, and something got there, like, you know what I mean? And he goes, show me the money, Lenny. And the best player, I mean, I don't think there's any argument, it would be Henrik, you know. was a complete striker. And he's left foot, right foot. He was about 5'11", but he was just tremendous in the air. His timing was impeccable. His work rate, his appetite for the game, his professionalism. He's just a complete package. But what he was, more importantly, was, as well as being a great goal scorer, he was a scorer of the important goals. When you really, really needed a goal in a big game, 9 times out of 10, him would have produced, and that's what separated him from the rest. But like Ali here, great goal scorer as well, scorer of really, really big goals. And these guys, they deserve the money, because we all want to be the goal scorers. I wanted to be a goal scorer, but I feel fucking miserably. But this guy, not only did he play for Celtic, he went on to Barcelona and did great things there, and obviously had a stint at Man United, and I think he's still playing in Sweden, so he's just a phenomenal talent.
I got the great honour of driving him to the airport, Peter, just to make sure he got on the fucking board.
And when there was a threat of him coming back to Glasgow Airport, he sent a few people in there to stop him. Ali, the best goal I've ever seen you score, I have to say before we let Hugh say a few parting words to you two guys. I can remember working for Scottish television when you came on, and I hate to say it, but your arse was probably the size of mine, and you still managed an overhead kick at Celtic Park against Hibs.
Yeah, I just come back, I broke my leg over in Portugal. Portugal beat us 5-0. And I broke my leg in the 87th minute when it was 5-0. If I had any brains I could have done it in the first minute. But it was a short ball for Paul McStay, but I'm over it. If it were a pass for Willie McStay, I'd get decapitated by it. But no, you're right. I did have a bit of a large arse when I came back. Something that I'm doing my best to shake off to this day. And we played Hibs in the cup final. I came off the bench and I was lucky enough to score a goal by Jim Leighton. Was in goals that day. But no, it was good because my face was tripped me because the manager read out the team. It's a good wee story to actually. I was rooming with Ian Gerrand, and the manager read out the team at 12 o'clock. Of course, I'm not playing, so my face is tripping me. And Gerrand is playing, so he's delighted. And then I found out at the final whistle that he told Gerrand he was playing the night before, and that wasn't he playing, and me, Gerrand never told me the whole night. But and he actually scored the first goal that day, so that was a special day for us.
That was a great goal. Listen, because the lads are going to have to part, I'm going to let Hugh say a few words here before we get into. Are we having a wee break before we get to the second half? Okay, Hugh Keevins.
I am humbled in the presence of everyone at the top table, but Ali and Neil have to go because there is a championship going on. Ali McCoist I have known since he was 18 years old, St Johnston. He has, and believe me, this is true, never changed at all. He is the nice guy he was then, he is the decent man he was then, and when I asked him if he would come here this evening, the response was immediate and it was heartfelt. He phoned my daughter and he readily agreed to come here. I give you my heartfelt thanks, Ali McCoist, and my daughter would like to thank you too. My thanks to Ali McCoist. My thanks to Neil Lennon. Neil Lennon, in my estimation, is the most put upon man in the west of Scotland. This is a good and decent man who has to put up with the wilder excesses of our life in the west of Scotland. I will not dwell on it. I will simply say that when I asked Neil Lennon to come here tonight, his response was as immediate and as unequivocal as Ali McCoy's. I thank you humbly, Neil Lennon.